the Packer truck is more useful than it looks. Drive a car onto the top ramp, hit numpad 2 to lift it up, then bring in another car for the lower ramp.
You can climb a leaning tree in Back of Beyond near the swamp. Run up the trunk just right to reach the top. Then jump off like the good old days.
I hate gravity! Oh!
In the mission Rider, if you've already spent all your money, you'll be given $52 when you visit the barber. Just enough for the cheapest haircut and the cheapest meal. When CJ is hanging out with his girlfriend, if you focus the camera on her, she'll strike a pose.
Come on, cheese!
In CJ's mom's room, there are magazines with real San Andreas screenshots. One even shows him driving in Las Venturas. When CJ's driving skill is low, he turns his head to look back while reversing. But once he levels up, he gets fancy and uses the rearview mirror like a pro. The bubbles coming from CJ's mouth when underwater actually depend on how much lung capacity he has left, showing how much breath he has before losing health. The ambulance in the game has an alternate logo. Instead of the famous Star of Life with the serpent entwined rod, in San Andreas, it's hilariously replaced with a sperm. There's a hidden casino in Las Venturas, just off the main strip, with no map icon and a low-key look. It's not as flashy as Caligula's or Caesar's, but it's got every single game. In the mission, Tagging Up Turf, you can spray one of the tags through the wall without even standing in front of it. You can turn on the police helicopter's searchlight at night by pressing the caps lock key on PC, the same light cops use to spot you. Throw a tear gas grenade at a group of people, then sneak up behind one and perform a stealth attack. You can take down everyone in the gas area at once. When you're on a taxi mission and drive into gang territory, they won't drag you out. Instead, they'll start vandalizing the car.
You having fun in there,
Some NPCs in San Andreas actually use ATM machines. If you wait for one to withdraw cash and then kill them, you'll get more money than from regular pedestrians. If you visit this cemetery at night, you'll see strange purple lights by the gravestone, and the tomb will emit a green glow. There's a road sign in West Las Venturas that seems to break the matrix. One side is round, the other is square. If you walk into a certain clothing store, you can punch the cash register and money will fly out. Some cars without a fuel cap can be destroyed by shooting the license plate. Only fire trucks with a ladder can be repaired at a pay and spray. You can spin the basketball on your finger, and if you run toward the net and press shoot, you'll do a slam dunk. The flies buzzing around trash bags are actually buzzing around the bags. The flies move with it even if you push the bag.
If you pull up to the entrance of this hotel in San Fierro and wait, a valet attendant will approach, get into your car, and park it for you in the underground garage. The hot knife has a working pulley under the hood. It spins slowly when idle and speeds up as you hit the gas.
The billboard your car smashes in reuniting the families can be destroyed before the mission. At Easter Bay Airport, a guard's computer secretly runs 3ds Max, showing interior props for the Las Venturas City Planning Department. In the town of Fort Carson, there's a hidden desert cave. It's long and dark, and inside, you'll find a police bribe star. If you dip a car's exhaust in water, air bubbles come out of it, and when you accelerate the car, the bubbles move rapidly.
During the final mission, this section of the Ganton Bridge railing gets destroyed. You can actually shoot and break that same part anytime. The other parts are unbreakable. Some stores in Los Santos close at 10 p.m. and reopen at 8 a.m. You can actually see the window textures change. In Palomino Creek, there's a hidden drive-through confession booth inside this small hut.
Express yourself, cause I'm from Grove Street.
The Benson truck shows up in various company skins, each one hiding different types of cargo inside, like chairs for discount furniture, crates for shady industries, and even a flower pot for the uphill gardener. NPCs sunbathing at the beach will get up and leave as soon as it starts to rain, and some NPCs even forget their sunscreen on the mat. At Verdant Meadows Airfield, there's a windsock that blows in the direction of the wind, changing with the weather. In the mission, Pier 69, after the shootout, you're supposed to chase Ryder on boats. Forget that. Grab a sniper, zoom in on Ryder before he escapes, and take him out from a distance. Mission done. The red marker for buying food from a hot dog van is actually linked to the van itself. So, if you tow the van somewhere else, the marker follows, and you can still grab a hot dog like nothing happened. Look up at the sky at night, and you'll spot the stars forming a giant R. At low driving skills, CJ grips the wheel with both hands, but once he levels up, he drives one-handed like he owns the streets. At the airport, the baggage tractor can be hooked up to the air stairs, letting you board massive planes like the AT-400, which are normally inaccessible. Wearing thermal goggles and taking someone out causes their body heat to gradually fade away, just like in real life. If you take a BMX into a pay and spray, you'll get a cheeky message. I don't do toys. That's classic rockstar humor. The forklift isn't just for boxes. It can scoop up benches, gas cylinders, NPCs, wrecked cars, and even flip tanks. Near the Las Venturas quarry, you'll find a tree just floating in midair. One of those goofy glitches Rockstar probably forgot to fix. Right near Area 69, there's a creepy pit full of 6 body bags, like a secret graveyard hiding in plain sight. At the Verdant Meadows Airfield, if you enter from the west, a hunter will spawn. But if you come in from the east, you'll get a Leviathan instead. If you visit the RC shop in San Fierro, you'll notice a bunch of Vice City and Manhunt action figures stacked on the shelves. NPCs on roller skates are quicker than others on solid surfaces, but on sand, they slow down like crazy and struggle to move. Near Catalina's hideout, you'll find 3 mysterious graves. Rumor has it they belong to her ex-lovers, a twisted detail that suits her wild love life. If you head to this exact spot in the Bone County desert and start ascending using an air brake mod while facing the moon, you'll spot yellow markers in midair that lead to hidden interiors. In the mission supply line, Zero sends you to destroy Berkeley's delivery vans. If you look closely, they're packed with tiny model cars inside. In the Palomino Creek graveyard, there is a grave which reads, Scott Wilson, referring to the Rockstar North designer who worked in the countryside areas of the game. Head over to the Tiki Theater in Los Santos, and you'll find a statue that resembles a hidden package pickup from Vice City. The building is based on the real-life Tiki Theater in Los Angeles. Around Angel Pine and Los Santos, you'll find maps of Vice City, a cool throwback to GTA's past. In the Los Santos Cemetery, some graffiti only appears at night after 8 p.m. During the Just Business mission with Big Smoke, there's a bizarrely cheerful statue sitting in the atrium, a small but classic touch of Rockstar's hidden humor. Under San Fierro Airport, if you run towards this pillar, you'll fall straight into a big empty space.
There's a ship from the mission Da Nang Thang that you can revisit later. Inside, you'll find the captain's cabin, and if you jump into this hole, you'll land in a backrooms-like area.
If you check one of the windows at the Dillamore gas station, you'll find a small sticker that says Max Payne, a reference to Max Payne video game series. During the mission Pier 69, when Ryder tries to swim to the boat, take a look at the tiny island nearby. If you look closely, you'll spot a couple of guys kissing and chilling out there. Near the Los Santos airport, there's a tunnel where cars vanish or fly up through the roof like they hit a warp zone. In the mission, Are You Going to San Fierro? Don't bother burning the weed. Just grab a combine harvester and grind it all up. Mission complete. No fire needed. West of Las Venturas, out in Bone County, there's a quiet little spot called the Big Spread Ranch, a hidden strip club just chilling in the desert. Over in Flint County, there's a lone photographer who snaps a picture of the Los Santos shoreline, then calmly walks into the water and dies. If you hop into a cement truck, hit numpad 8 to spin the mixer faster, or numpad 2 to slow it down. A little detail Rockstar tossed in for fun. Want to grab a Sand King in San Andreas? Head to the massive radio telescope in Bone County. There's a Sand King waiting for you to hop in. Creep up behind a pool player with a knife and try a stealth kill. He won't even flinch. Just keeps chalking his cue like CJ's not even there. In the Black Project mission, inside Area 69, if you look on one of the lab tables and you'll find a crowbar, a nod to Gordon Freeman's crowbar from Half-Life.
The gym usually unlocks after a few missions, but you can use the Verona Beach gym right from the start. You can go to Verona Beach without even visiting CJ's home and start working out early.
If you check out the train stations, some pedestrians actually use the ticket machines. If they don't work, they straight up kick them. In the back of Beyond Countryside area, there's a weird visual bug. There are 4 bushes just floating high in the sky. If you run over NPCs with a combine harvester, it'll shred them to pieces with its spinning blades, a brutal but functional farming tool in San Andreas. In the drive-through mission, if you tail the ballast from a distance without losing them, they'll drive straight into Grove Street, triggering a rare cutscene that most players never see. In the mission Stowaway, if you jump out of the plane without a parachute, it'll trigger a secret cutscene. In the mission Gray Imports, look up. There's a huge crate hanging above some enemies. Just shoot it down, let gravity do its thing, and enjoy the free takedown.
Out near Verdant Meadows Airfield, check out these poles. You can actually see right through them.
In Montgomery, there's a biowell that glows green at night. Some say it's a dumping site for biohazard waste. In management issues, you're supposed to drive the car across town and dump it off a pier, but you can just steer it into the nearest canal. Mission will be completed. If you hop on a rhino and start kicking it 150 times, it'll explode. This geyser is one of only 2 spots where pedestrians gather to take photos, a clear nod to Yellowstone's famous Old Faithful. When it erupts, pedestrians immediately start snapping pictures. If you're in an AT-400 while in 4 stars wanted level, for some reason, hydras won't follow you. On the top floor of the Las Venturas City Planning Department, a model of Caligula's palace can be found with a Rockstar logo on it. If CJ is overweight during Black Project or Green Goo, the truth roasts him hard.
Truth! How are you?
In better shape than you, fat ass.
Get a Grove Street homie on the back of a Wayfarer. His whole body warps like clay. Face, gone. All NRG 500s in the game feature the number 46. This is a nod to the famous MotoGP legend Valentino Rossi. In the green goo mission, CJ's face gets all distorted in certain moments. If you carefully observe Michelle Cana's garage, you'll see an interesting collection of inappropriate toys in all shapes and sizes. Under the Los Santos police station, two cops can sometimes be seen violently questioning someone in the garage where impounded vehicles are kept. If you don't want to dance in the Life's a Beach mission and still want to get the van, recruit a homie, try to get into the van, and your homie will get in the van. Then shoot him out the driver's seat. The van is yours. If you look closely, you'll sometimes catch gang members sharing their drinks. A submarine docked at the north of San Fierro is labeled USS Numbnuts, which appears to be a spoof of the real-world United States aircraft carrier named USS Nimitz. In the mission, Los Sepulcros, if you ignore Sweet and walk to the far end of the cemetery, you'll find Little Weasel's coffin surrounded by balas. In Ryder's house, there is a Grand Theft Auto Vice City poster near the TV. If you explore inside Big Smoke's crack palace, you'll spot a statue of Big Smoke. It's based on his beta design, a quiet tribute to the character's evolution. You know you can tow multiple tractors together and make a tractor train. During the mission Key to Her Heart, you will enter this shop in Las Venturas. One of the most bizarre things you'll find is a gigantic vibrator mounted on a chainsaw. While cruising Los Santos, you might see billboards for true grime street cleaners saying, "Get rid of old rubbish fast." It's Rockstar's subtle jab at true crime, Streets of LA, a game that tried to compete with GTA back in the day. In the mission Badlands, the Washington driven by the witness has a unique license plate that reads, "Assman," a sneaky little joke that's easy to miss. The blanket on Millie's bed inside her apartment has a design that resembles a male organ. In the final cutscene of the Green Saber mission, Officer Pulaski's mouth stays frozen while he delivers his line.
"We want you to do a little favor for us, Carl."
The San Fierro police car has noticeably higher suspension compared to the one in Los Santos. This clever design choice was made to help it handle the steep, uneven streets of San Fierro's hilly terrain. The Phoenix is a rare sports car with a cool supercharger intake that you don't see around the street much. To get it, enter the San Fierro Hills Street Race, drive it to your garage, save it, and it's all yours.